Here is the big update. So, woo-wee. Let's find out. Let's find out from the Dragon Ball team. Where is there's like a whole ass web page. This has been a long time coming. I recently had like a quick chat with like Lythero, who's a super diehard hardcore Dragon Ball FighterZ fan, right? And he even admitted that he kind of dropped the game completely when the netcode patch was announced, because the anticipation of the netcode patch left everyone sort of just dead in their tracks, where it's like, oh, we're just going to wait for that. It's going to be great. Granted, I ran into a very similar experience when we played Dragon Ball FighterZ over Parsec finally. And I was like, dude, there ain't no way we're ever playing this game outside of this ever again. There's just no way. The sad part about it is that we are closing in on nearly a year since that patch was announced, since there would be a Dragon Ball FighterZ rollback update. That happened at EVO last year, so nothing's happened. And an update from the Dragon Ball team sort of clears up a few bits of this situation. The balance adoption patch that would be announced in March, version 1.32, will be released on May 23rd, sorry, which is right now, and it's actually out. The adjustments will be made based on playability of the game after the overall balance adjustment made last June, as well as on the voices we have been hearing from the community. We hope that you will take the opportunity to experience both the characters you're familiar with and those you're not used to much in the past. Okay, cool. So they straight give us the update patch, and I've already seen some nutty ass combos, and we're gonna have to try some of these things. We're planning a second round of balance. Oh, really? A second round of balance adjustments based on the results of this round. Details will be announced in the near future, so we hope players would look forward to future. Wow, I didn't realize that. So yeah, people are already saying the patch is kind of crazy, and I saw just floating around Twitter. And then Cloud805 was retweeting some stuff that was even characters that I play. I saw some Super Baby stuff, and I saw new routes on Super Broly. So characters that I directly have played and actually really enjoy in this game are getting touched up in some ways, and I'm already hearing that very good characters are even better now. In regards to the rollback netcode implementation, we made an announcement earlier this year that a beta test will be carried out on Steam around spring. So that's almost over. However, to further improve the stabilized experience of the future, we have decided to postpone the timing of the test. We apologize for the delay, but the team is committed to delivering the feature in the best shape. So we hope that players wait a little longer for further updates regarding the timing of the beta test. And I was mentioning this earlier, but this seems sort of weird to me. We got a potential rollback netcode update for Dragon Ball FighterZ, and also another potential rollback netcode update for an alternative Arc System Works licensing game, and that's Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising is going to be receiving a rollback netcode update of some kind in the near future. From what I recall, it was supposed to be soon that we were going to see that beta. Unfortunately, Dragon Ball FighterZ rollback beta and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, both games that are being retrofitted with rollback netcode, with similar engines, right? Very similar games, are not happening on the schedule that we hope. So to me, it seems a bit weird. Maybe something's going on in the background, that something is just not working out. DNF Duel obviously had great netcode. Guilty Gear Strive was the game before that had great netcode, but those games were inherently built with it, you know, by default, which is a lot different than retrofitting an engine with stuff. Although Arc System Works is not new to this, you would think, because they went back to Xrd and gave it rollback and updated it, and it got even better. They went before that to Accent Core series, right? So the old Guilty Gears got proper rollback netcode updates, and it's really good. The crews responsible for Accent Core and Xrd are the same folks. And from what I understand, that skeleton crew that put those games together and made that possible wasn't Arc System Works proper, like in Japan. They were essentially given access to source code of the game to make that work, and they made it work, which is cool. But the difference is that these are not the same teams that would be working on potentially Dragon Ball FighterZ and recently coming out Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, which is a new game, but still is like, it's a game that working on that engine that they have to change the engine now to accommodate rollback netcode. So it is you know, it is a different thing. I just wonder if something is going on, because it's funny that this is all happening around the same time frame, and maybe they're running into issues. This is easily one of the biggest announcements of 2022. If there was any chance that Dragon Ball FighterZ was going to get rollback netcode, it was near zero. It was a near 0% chance. But this process is not easy. I hope the best. And I think it's actually better, because it means that if we do eventually get these betas for these games, that they get away from Street Fighter 6 a little bit. I'm kind of hoping that they just nowhere near that shit, bro. Get the hell away from Street Fighter, get the hell away from Mortal Kombat, get the hell away from Tekken, and allow for some room to breathe in some way. At least when you get a fucking game that is going to, you know, be as anticipated as this one, or even Grambley's games that absolutely need rollback netcode, please give them room to breathe. Finally, we'd like to officially announce the 2023-2024 World Tour will be beginning this Evo. As in the previous scenes, we're planning on holding a tournament for that support community organization. Details will be announced, so please join us in the exciting competition. The entire Dragon Ball FighterZ team is committed to making the game more enjoyable for everyone, so thank you for your continued support. And I think that's good news. Dragon Ball FighterZ is getting a level of post-launch support very rarely seen in the scale of some of these like anime property games or large-scale licensing games. These big license fighters don't happen very often. Justice is one of them. Marvel vs. Capcom is another. These games that are built on licensed properties, they're far in between is all I'm trying to say. And the ones that do exist, usually if they're hardcore fighting games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, don't get that level of support for too long. Marvel vs. Capcom historically has never gotten that shit, right? So it's a testament that, yeah, 10 million units sold. Yeah, the game was a dream come true for most Dragon Ball fans and what everybody wanted. This shit is a big deal, and it's good to see them eventually getting to a point where they're adding everything that they should to it. And rollback netcode is a huge part of that shit. It really is. Where the hell is the actual patch notes? I need to read what they did to my super baby and my big baby. System-wise, the assist reduced cooldown time needed. Whoa, they're buffing C assists? How intense is this shit? Chat, reduced cooldown? How much are we talking? From 14 to 9? They increased it by 3 seconds? You just are not trying to win if you don't use C assists anymore. Goku Black. Yeah, increased stun time on all this stuff, so that was translated correctly. Broly DBS, Super Broly. Crouching unique attack, increased stun time. Jumping unique attack, reduced delayed. Gotcha, he gets more damaging loops off jumping S now. Blast speed can be altered with up or down input? What the f— So you're telling me, like, this shit, that he does? You can now change the timing of that? You get a slow ball and a fastball, and adjusted the knockback on Z, which seems to be pretty common around here. The Super Baby 2, crouching L, sped up the attack startup and adjusted the distance moved during the— Wait a minute, did it get further? Because he already moves forward quite a bit. They made it faster and it goes farther? Standing medium sped up the attacks. That's a good move, dude. That shit. They didn't get rid of his ridiculous cross up, you know, ultra ball thing that he gets behind you and he gets fucking insane Oki. I thought they were going to take that shit out. That seems to be like the first thing they would nerf. He still has it? Wow. This is Eva 69. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. Bro, that's too fast. That's too fast. Oh no, it's times 2 speed. I was about to say. Meter gain is nerfed for hit. So hang on a second, let me move my bitch ass over. Yeah. Meter gain is nerfed for hit. Zamasu, Janemba, Vegito. That's a pretty huge nerf to the Itos, right? The Itas and the Itos. Fusions take a pretty big hit off that. Huh, it's massive. They're still busted. Granted, they're still going to be great because they're neutral and shit is, and their fucking combo ability is fucking wild. And their team synergy is also wild, but still. Yeah, they got a massive meter build because most of the fusion characters just hit you so much. Whoa. That is a big change. That is a really big change. Look at this shit. It's almost a complete bar difference. Holy. And everyone else just stays the same? Wow. Oh! That's the increased hit stun on Kamehameha. So now you can just do combo into Kamehameha into fucking Super Dash? What is this crazy ass game? Universal beam buff across the board. Yeah, this was also in Goku Blacks. What? No, 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 no. Why is that move jump cancelable? Why is my skip neutral button no longer require a vanish? Why does his skedaddle skadoodle I control neutral button that usually requires a vanish, he needs it? Does he though? Does he? He was pretty goddamn good at the beginning of this game, man. Season 1 Vegeta will argue that no, he doesn't. No, he got his time in the sun. This bitch was on every single team for like a year and a half. You can SD quarter circle forward S and jump to M as a new move. What? Okay, so combo extensions are just different, right? Combo extensions are now different across the board for a ton of characters. That's a weird effect. Whoa. All right. Yeah, it looks like the beam buff, the hit stun to all beam attacks applies across the board. You can cancel change feature into specials now. Ooh, that's cool. So the run forward from the big palm. Oh my god. That's a big change. Same shit. Same shit. That's fucked up. Damn. Damn. Damn, they really want to make Ginyu the finesse character of the game, right? They really do. They're like, oh, no. Ginyu is going to be the super flashy-ass finesse character of the game. Dude, these are completely different routes. No! No! No. See, here's the thing. They were anticipating that all these fucking crazy things they're sticking into the game, that there would be rollback netcode in association with it, you know? Because this seems like a goddamn horrible nightmare to deal with the shitty ass delay based netcode the game has. I don't know, man. Oh, buddy. This seems like a fucking nightmare. You know what this is gonna do? It's gonna make the long range of Dragon Ball FighterZ even better. I'm not even sure how good Ki Blasts and the long range of the game technically is, because most of that stuff you're gonna have to, I mean, for the majority of it, you have to vanish, which is naturally going to like nerf the damage a bit. To me, it feels like they are really trying to make the game function at further distances now, and not just at like the mid-range where characters are sort of like fucking each other up from. That the damage you get from full screen can now be pretty huge. Now neutral can be played in a lot of other areas than, you know, I'm just assuming than what the game has been played right now, which is either up close and getting up your ass, you know? They're trying to make matches faster. This makes me feel like, yeah, there's now even more potential that single hit can lead to death, right? So they want the game to go by a bit quicker, because ultimately Dragon Ball can take a long time, even with a lot of 2 a.m. grand finals and shit. But granted, I haven't played this game much even after Lab Coat came out, right? It's been a very long time for me. Just spitballing what they could be going for, because it's been a while since even I watched competitive Dragon Ball, since like last Evo. That's not okay. I am fully convinced that some of these buffs are here because rollback netcode was going to be added, but now it's not. Right? Now it's like delayed. So that's about all Goku Black's gonna get, right? Yeah. So this is scary in general, right? Because I'm only assuming if you're throwing out like Ki Blasts and beams and shit, and then you're dashing after them, if they don't land and you committed to the SD, there is somebody can actually answer, because this is out now. You can probably 2H that shit, right? If you block the Ki Blast and they just, you know, autopilot into a super dash forward, you probably get boink, you know, you can probably fuck them up. I'm only assuming the hit stun doesn't last that much. Yeah, you need to hit confirm it. Okay, so yes, you can. Whew. That seemed like the game was going to get even more degenerate if you're just going to throw that shit out and get free pressure. That does not seem right. So yeah, they get it. They get it. It's only hit stun, not block stun. Holy shit. That's interesting. Huh. Huh. Whoa, they made his OTG 4 frames faster? That was already very good. Why? Dude, you're telling me Jiren's pokes got better? Uh-oh. He needs it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fucking rat. Nice. Whoa, man. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Hit confirming with him might have gotten even easier. Oh, my God. Yeah, he's probably going to have some sort of crazy jump S loop now. I would only assume. Yeah, a lot of these changes feel like things that are included because rollback would be there. But it's not, so which is funny. Oh God, I completely forgot what Roshi even does. Ooh, oh, I want to watch this in slow motion here. Oh, oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. 2L is now disgusting. That's the thing, is that, yeah, Super Baby didn't need anything else, right? He really didn't. Oh, you can reflect mid-spin. Ah, damn, dude. Yeah, my conclusion is a lot of the stuff I'm seeing, it requires a lot more reactionary elements, where it's like, yeah, I'll just go full screen through this shit, or fly through that stuff, or hit you from full screen with this thing. Get ready for it. It almost feels like this would have come with a rollback netcode update that allows people to react naturally faster, right? Where you're not going to be stuck in 5 frames of input delay or something, maybe a maximum of 1 or 2.